now at least I should not add negative karma from morning to night. Do I add any negative karma in my daily life? That's a question. You know, all big supermarkets, any businessman, they do a stock taking every year. They understand what is their liability and what is their asset and how much they have to give, how much they have to get, whether they progressed in their business compared to last year or not. Similarly, we are going to spend another half an hour to analyze the stock. What stock? Whether am I doing any sinful action, sinful thought or sinful words I use from morning to night. As simple as that. Now, but there are 6 dimensions. Either now or future, either physically or mentally, or either myself or others. So how can I take? How can I analyze myself? So I categorized into 2 major divisions. One, let's take 2 things gets affected, physical body and mind. Let's talk about physical body today. Under physical body, I categorize into further 2, either to self or others. In that itself, I don't bother about either now or future. Either now or future, I have to take care of it. So I merged that into the physical body, self or others. I have total 51 points to analyze ourselves. You can mark if you, maybe some of you, many of those points are not applicable, may not be applicable for you. If it is applicable, think of it and change it. As simple as that. Our objective is to find out whether am I doing any sin from morning to night. There are 51 points and there are 37 points by which I have listed down based on my knowledge, my experience, my surroundings, the people to whom I interact. These are the things, simple things we do. We are tempted to do those things on daily basis. So we may not be able to definitely cover all the 51 points related to the body. Whatever possible, we will try to cover. The rest we will type it and share it. And we are going to spend 1 more week also about mind, also another 51 points, either to self or others, either now or future. So let's start with the physical body. You don't need to write. I will try to get this typed by some volunteer so that it will be handy. It will be available in the WhatsApp group. Number 1, the most dangerous actions which harms our body, big sins like tobacco, alcohol, smoking, etc., which hurts us. We know that very well, right? So the number 1 is those points. Number 2, we all, before Corona or after Corona, not now, we all work very hard. Particularly Indians are, very good. Workaholic, actually. They are workaholic. We spend a lot of time and people say that, oh, my job is my first wife. Yes, it was true for me as well, almost like 12 years before. Now, since last 12 years, I don't attend any office calls after 5 o'clock. Hardly I meet any of my clients after office hours or during weekends. Though one of my supplier, they have a policy to meet their partners or channel distributors or agents. We are a trading company, right? I work for a trading company as a general manager, and their policy is to meet their partners or agents only after office hours. And before we started working with them, the director came to Qatar and he called me and asked me, can we meet today at 6 o'clock dinner at Crown Plaza? I said, sorry, sir, I'm not available. And we have not even agreed to work, actually. Anyway, to cut short, I made it very clear. Thanks for letting me know your policy. But let me tell you my policy. I don't meet after office hours, anything. It is my family time. If this is possible for you, let's meet during daytime. Otherwise, sorry, I can arrange maybe, even I don't entertain any of my staff also to work after office hours. So what do you want to do? Then he gave me an appointment during daytime. So we work a lot. I know a friend who worked in Saudi Arabia for 18 years. He has around 50 crores of Indian rupees in my hometown, actually. He has a big villa. 15 servants are working there. left and right, everything, servants are there. And 15 different dishes are prepared every day. You know, the poor guy can eat only liquid. He can't enjoy any of those foods. Special food is prepared for him. It is a liquid food. He is taking medicines worth of 6,000 rupees every day since last 10 years now. And he is 53 now. What is the use of working so hard by spoiling our health? So, if you are working too much, please put a check post. Please, am I overloading my physical body or not? If not, change the job. Simple. That's the second point. Now, is this only for the people who are working at office? Now I come to a most important personality. Women, ladies, housewives, or some people are working at office and done at home as well. 24 hours, non-stop, no vacation, nothing. They have to do this analysis. Am I working too hard? Am I spoiling my health? The health will get manifested, means the sickness will get manifested after 40 years, 50 years. Now the body can manage. Just because I can take care of 100 kg on my head, every day if I carry 100 kg on my head, I am sure every organ, every cell in my physical body is overloaded. That's the thing happening with today's wife as well. Because they have, like us, there is no fixed working time for us. When we go home, their work starts with the double force. And now I know a lot of ladies, they started telling me, this corona, we are under tremendous pressure at home. Because husband is there, he keeps telling, clean this, why it is like that, bring me this, I want coffee, I want what this. So you have to take care, all the women have to take care of their physical work, what they do. That's the second point. If it exceeds, please give some break in between. Watching TV is not rest at all. The third one, we work a lot at office, we come home 10 hours, and then watching a movie or watching TV or spending time on internet or WhatsApp, whatever it is. If you go to bed after 9:30 p.m., you are earning a sin. You are disturbing not only some of the digestive parts, in fact, even brain area. It means at 9 p.m. average, pineal gland starts secreting a hormone called melatonin, which helps you to sleep in a better way. The melatonin starts at 9 p.m. average. But if I don't sleep at 9 p.m., inside biological clock will change from automatic to manual mode. This stupid guy will not follow the natural rhythm. Let me adjust to his rhythm. Let him suffer now. Because it will try to tell us so many things. But we don't care. If melatonin is not produced, then we have a problem. Lot of consequences are there, and all this will start getting manifested only after age 40. Now it is overloaded. It is doing overwork. And even if you go to bed, means the melatonin is very important, and some statistics, medical report says that even it can produce cancer if this is the case for a long time. So let us analyze ourselves. You plan, do the time management, whatever required. Who is going to, occasionally you watch a movie, go for a party up to 12 o'clock, even I do, no issue at all. You have to compensate it. Okay, so that's the third point. The fourth one, you have a dinner at 8:45 and go to bed at 9 o'clock. You are seriously damaging your digestive part. Whatever food we take, if it has to be digested without much workload to the physical body and the digestive system, the body has to be upright position. If I am not in upright position, if I am sleeping or laying down in bed or whatever other position I use after food, after dinner, then digestion is not perfect and you are overloading every organ in the digestive system, and the result is in few years time there will be heartburn, insomnia. There are many consequences of it, because during sleep cleansing process is done. And this disturbs the sleep, that cleansing process, because I ate at 8:45 and went to bed at 9 o'clock. How the nature will do its job of cleansing during the night? It cannot be done. And if you have a habit of taking a chocolate, coffee, tea before bed, stop it, because that caffeine which is there in those, it disturbs the melatonin. And it affects even brain area. So let us analyze ourselves. Am I harming my body? Fourth point, that's the fourth one. Fifth one, you went to bed at 9 o'clock, but you are not able to sleep, and you are at bed with WhatsApp or mobile phone and doing something or chatting or forwarding some messages. Believe me, medical science says that in a dark room, if you use a mobile phone, it affects us very much, to a larger extent than using a phone in daytime. So if at all you have to use it, read a book with the lights on, or if you just lie down and do the relaxation exercise what Maharishi has given, beautiful exercise, you don't know when you went to sleep. Automatically, that recording will keep on going and you might have gone to sleep, and it will be a deep sleep. Follow that relaxation audio in your mobile if you don't get sleep. So if you are not doing that as well, please note down, change it. Next, sixth one, at home. Now we are in Corona lockdown, and you have a habit of eating snacks in between the meals. It is very bad, and the stress is too much on the digestive system. Again, digestive system, once it receives the food, either breakfast or lunch or dinner, and it starts its process, and things are moved from stomach to the next compartment, next compartment, next compartment. And if I start feeding in between, the compartment gets confused. What this guy is doing to me now? Already I started the process. 80% I completed. Now again another input has come now. It gets confused, and the entire biological, the physiological process, metabolism gets disturbed, and it affects our health future after 40. So we have to take care of that. Next, I have seen many ladies, from morning 4 o'clock until the kids get into the school bus or husband get into the car for office work, their BP might be 180. They are in a very stressful situation during that morning hours. And after that, my brother's wife, even she used to do it for a long time. Then after that, she goes for bathing and then comes back and prayer another 15 minutes. And then when she has a breakfast, it would be 10 o'clock in the morning. Very bad. It strains the organs very much. It stops. Acid is secreted in the stomach. It could create ulcer in few years' time. Not only ulcer, there are so many consequences are there for skipping the breakfast. Please don't do it, and make sure you have something in between. Then morning 6 o'clock, before 6 o'clock, you have to eliminate the waste which was created during the night hours. Morning duties, you have to complete it before 6 o'clock. We take bath to purify our body. In fact, the purification of body is purification of our intestine. We have three compartments inside, right? So it has to be clean. If there is a traffic jam there, you can't do your morning duties. It's a problem. It is a problem. According to naturopathy, accumulation of toxins, presence of toxins in the body is the root cause for every disease. Every disease. So we need to make sure. Otherwise, take light food in the night. Fruits take. Or take, worst case, that is a podi called kadukai. I don't know what is there in Malayalam or Telugu, but there is a natural powder. I can share the photo of that, and please take 1 spoon of it weekly, once, twice, or whenever you think motion, sickness is there. If we don't do it, that disturbs the entire blood circulation, air circulation, heat circulation. Next, 10th one. When you are sleeping, is your mouth open? Your respiratory tract is under big stress. You are disturbing the body. Your lungs is overloaded and it is trying to suck air through mouth. Getting the air from mouth is no way comparable to the air through nose. It has a filtering mechanism. It has a moisturizing mechanism. There are so many things now nose does it. But if I take the air through mouth, we bypass all that. Not only corona, even a fly can go in and disturb the entire respiratory system. So if we are sleeping with mouth open even little bit, that means I am stressing my respiratory system. Work on it, fix the problem. 11th one. If you continuously happen to see urine as yellow for 2 days, that too particularly in the morning, your entire body is stressed. Either dehydration or overheat or pitta is too much. Something is wrong inside and that has to be fixed immediately. Otherwise, it will slowly reduce your immune system, immune strength. And it will create problem later. 12. Maybe even my son likes pizza. We go with him to take pizza. Fine, it's fine. No issue at all. But when you take pizza, skip the next meal. You go for dinner, take heavy dinner. No problem. Skip the next meal at least so that the organs are, though it is stressed immediately after that junk food, you are giving some rest to that organ and it gains back that energy in 24 hours. We need to do that. Otherwise, you keep continuously earning sin by damaging or overloading those organs. Next, 13. Our body is made up of 70 to 80% alkalinity. The pH is above 7. And if it is acidic below 7, and our body is trying very hard to maintain the pH level in our body. pH is nothing but an indication of whether my body is alkaline or acidic. Now, if I take all cooked food, it is acidic food. Take at least 20% alkaline food, some salad, sprouted grams, sprouted anything, or at least raw coconut, take every day. 10%, 20%. If you can take, coconut is an excellent food. Next to mother's milk, it has a lot of good components in it. It can cure hundreds of diseases actually. But people in Kerala, most of them, they use a lot. But the moment you put a coconut in a fry pan, it turns into bad cholesterol. Sorry, throw away. Useless for me. Fresh coconut is good. So you have, if we don't take at least 20, actually supposed to be 60% alkaline food, 20% alkaline food, we are stressing our body. You know how we stress our body? The body will try to maintain the pH by taking calcium from bones. And it will maintain the pH. Even if I take all acidic food, even if I take Pepsi every day 6 times, doesn't matter. The body will maintain pH at the cost of removing calcium from bones. When I reach 40 years age, joint pain will start. Should we disturb my physical body after 10 years by a wrong action now? This is sin. So we have to take care of it. 14th point. Whenever you are sick, either fever, cold, or whatever it is, tired, please don't take full meals at all. If possible, stop the meals. I stop it. Unfortunately, my wife, my mother, if I am there, they never allow me. So I take little bit, at least reduce as much as possible. Understand, physical body does 2 things. 1, it always absorbs the nutrients from the food you take. The second one, it cleanses the body. Every cell has a waste. That waste has to be thrown out. And the cleansing mechanism beautifully taking place when we sleep. It's a nature's gift to us because we don't do any physical activity. The function of mind is also stopped unless you dream. Now the energy is not spent for the physical activity. The energy is not spent for the mental activity. The full energy is spent to cleanse the body during night hours. Not only night hours, when I am sick, 90% of the diseases, our body has inherent healing mechanism. either in terms of consciousness or energy, to heal it automatically, if we can aid the process rather than disturbing the process. And disturbing the process is if I eat during my sickness. And why doctor gives sick leave? Imagine, think, why doctor gives sick leave? Because they don't want the energy to be spent on your work. They want the full energy to go for healing purpose, so that you get out of sickness quickly and more efficiently and more productively and with less side effect. That is why sick leave is given. But we do a lot. I watch movie when I am at home. It's wrong thing. Eat as less as possible. So all these things we need to take care when we are sick. 15th point.